Embracing God's silence. God often does things differently than what we expect, and his silence has a purpose behind it. While we may struggle to understand why he seems quiet during certain times in our lives, it's actually in those moments of stillness that we experience significant growth and develop inner strength. The world pushes us to stay busy and visible, but God gently calls us to find peace and listen to him, even when everything feels stagnant. In those tranquil times, we can better recognize his guidance, free from the distractions and noise of everyday life that usually drown out his gentle nudges. The gift of intimacy in quiet moments. There's a beautiful intimacy that blossoms in God's silence. During these quiet moments, we learn to trust him more deeply, letting go of our fears, worries, and the urge to be in control. Accepting God's silence allows us to see and understand his plans more clearly. His work isn't just about our personal journeys. It also extends to the world around us. Just because we don't see immediate changes doesn't mean he's not active. He's constantly moving behind the scenes, shaping events in ways we can't fully grasp. The importance of total trust. This is precisely why it's vital to trust him completely, even when we're searching for answers. Often, his most profound work happens in those unseen, quiet moments, setting us up for what's to come. When we look back at our lives, we often find that the silent periods were when God was doing his most transformative work. In our toughest times, he taught us priceless lessons, preparing us for blessings far beyond our original expectations. Even if we didn't notice his hands at work, we were being readied for what he had planned. Learning patience through stillness. God also uses silence to teach us patience, reminding us that there's no rush. His timing is impeccable, and he understands what we truly need. Often, our impatience can create anxiety, making us blind to his actions. It's essential to trust that even in times when nothing seems to be going on, God is working for our good. Though we may not yet see results, he's laying the groundwork, and a breakthrough is on the horizon. When it finally comes, we'll recognize that our waiting was worthwhile. The challenge of timing. Timing truly matters, a simple truth with profound implications in our lives, yet it's one of the hardest lessons to learn. We live in a society that craves instant gratification, wanting quick fixes and immediate answers. God's timing, however, doesn't align with our schedules. We might want to speed things up and demand results on our own terms, but his plans unfold according to his perfect timing, not ours. Learning to trust in that timing is incredibly powerful. Navigating comparison and discouragement. It's easy to compare our lives to others, questioning why they seem to progress while we feel stuck. In those moments, it's common to feel discouraged. Yet, God doesn't judge progress the way the world does. He has a unique plan for each of us that only he manages. While we often fixate on our current struggles or unanswered prayers, God sees the bigger picture, our past, present, and future. He knows exactly when our breakthrough will occur, and it's not something we can rush or manipulate. If we were privy to all the details of God's timing, we might be tempted to take matters into our own hands too soon. But he knows when we're truly ready for his plans, and often that readiness means waiting a bit longer than we'd like. Though waiting can feel daunting, especially in a fast-paced world, trusting the process is crucial. This is a powerful message for anyone feeling lost or uncertain. Despite the hurdles and slow advancement, every delay fits into a bigger, unseen narrative. The journey can often feel chaotic and uncertain, but remember that it's just as important as the end goal. The struggles, the waiting, and the unknowns are what truly shape us into who we're meant to become. If we hurry through this process, we might overlook the valuable growth and lessons that are meant for us. In a world that celebrates quick fixes, genuine spiritual growth takes time and demands patience. God's purpose for our lives unfolds at his own pace, with each step preparing us for the future. While we wait, there's a lot happening behind the scenes. God is molding our character, strengthening our resilience, and teaching us vital lessons for what's to come. Even if we want to leap to easier times, It's during this process that we're being equipped for the blessings He has in store. Our character, faith, and skills develop through the challenges we face. By trusting in the journey, we depend on God, confident that He is with us every step of the way.